Yo, what is up guys, vaulty here with a brand new video, and in this video we will be looking at some streamers of World of Warcraft that have been banned on the game or on Twitch itself. As you guys know, if you are a game streamer on Twitch or YouTube, there is going to be a lot of people watching you, so there is a lot of attention on you. So if you break any kind of rules, whether that be in-game rules of World of Warcraft or the rules of Twitch itself, you are likely to be punished pretty severely. If you're streaming any game, you just have to be really careful not to get banned or get in any trouble with Twitch or YouTube. Today there are many people that make a real living from content creation of games, and it becomes their full-time job. So obviously getting banned in World of Warcraft by Blizzard or getting your YouTube or Twitch account suspended is obviously going to be very serious when compared to someone that is playing World of Warcraft purely as a hobby. So number one on our list is Sodapoppin. Now Sodapoppin is not an exclusive World of Warcraft streamer, although he really does like the game. He has been streaming World of Warcraft for a long period of time, and he's probably one of the oldest streamers of WoW that we have. Although in that long period of time playing World of Warcraft, Sodapoppin has unfortunately been through a lot of controversies. He has many incidents of getting in trouble with Twitch or getting banned or suspended by Blizzard on World of Warcraft. One example is Sodapoppin getting suspended by Twitch for 24 hours. During a stream where he was playing World of Warcraft, he got viewers to submit some of their transmog, and they would send him links to images. He opens a lot of links from viewers that are watching the stream.
It's amazing. All of these suck. Sick.
And it was as you expected. His viewers shared their transmog with him on the stream. However, one person sent him a link of an explicit image. He opened the explicit image which showed a nude body, so he tried to close the window as quickly as possible.
Rate my mog. I swear to go, you will love it 100%. Alright. That is that.
Unfortunately, with so many people watching the stream, it was pretty much inevitable for Twitch to find out about that. So from doing that, Sodapoppin got a 24-hour suspension by Twitch. However, he also has a long history of getting banned by Blizzard in World of Warcraft. One of the most famous examples is Sodapoppin getting in trouble with Blizzard because one time his account got hacked, and a hacker logged into his account and basically harassed a bunch of other players in game using his in-game name. So Blizzard assumed that this was Sodapoppin harassing players in game, so they banned his account.
Wow, I got banned? For what? We're gonna find out. We gotta check the email. I don't really know what they just said to me. I think they're banning me because they don't like me. I think they're banning me because they do not like me. Oh, it's a hacker. He did shit on my account. That had to be it. The hacker was spamming, etc. He probably did stuff. Okay, so I want to make sure I didn't do anything. Try and log in. Let's see. Has been temporarily suspended.
Unfortunately, this was not the real Sodapoppin, it was actually the hacker sending these messages from his in-game character. So Sodapoppin had to get his account back, and he basically had to call up Blizzard, and they eventually gave him his account back. Fortunately today, Sodapoppin now has his account back, and he can now play World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. Number 2 is Swifty. Swifty is one of the most old school players of World of Warcraft that are still playing the game right now. In fact, Swifty began to get famous when he started producing PvP videos in vanilla WoW, and all the way back in 2005 to 2006, this guy was a famous World of Warcraft player. Today, Swifty is now a streamer on Twitch, and he makes a lot of World of Warcraft content. So Swifty has been making World of Warcraft content for 12 years plus, so he's probably one of the most old school players of the game that are still making content for the game today. However, one time Swifty had a spell of bad luck where he got banned by Blizzard permanently, and you may be thinking, what did Swifty do to get banned? What Swifty did was basically crash his servers by bringing too many of his own viewers into a single zone, and this later on crashed the server, which is obviously against Blizzard's terms of service, so they later on banned his account permanently for doing so.
We're not purposely doing it. This account has been found in violation of our zone areas disruption exploitation policies rules of penalty.
This was a pretty harsh judgment by Blizzard considering that Swifty had no intention of doing so. However, when you start messing with other people's player experience, Blizzard will come down hard on you. Because if you're doing something that crashes servers, Blizzard sees that as customers that will get annoyed and may cancel their own subscription from World of Warcraft. So Blizzard takes this very seriously, and they did ban Swifty for doing so. Although he did get his account back and he is still making World of Warcraft content today. Real quick, I have a challenge for you guys and you only have 5 seconds to do it. Go down, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel right now, and you will have great luck for the entire week. Go down, just try it, I promise that it works. And let's go on with the rest of the video. Number 3 is Reckful. Reckful is another example of a player that has been playing World of Warcraft for a long time. He had his account banned for a long time, although just recently he has had his account reinstated, so now he can play World of Warcraft once again. However, for multiple years, Reckful has been banned for breaking a rule he had no intention of breaking, and that is the account trade rule. So Reckful logged into another person's account and he was playing that account on stream. However, Blizzard is very strict when it comes to account trading and using other people's accounts, and Blizzard banned Reckful from the game.
Reasonable to get permanent ban for is just playing somebody else's account for one day, like a viewer. I just wanted to see what paladins were like. I wasn't boosting him, I was just around. Like, people did that kind of.
Reckful has made multiple videos talking about this incident, and he brings up a pretty interesting point where he mentions a lot of people bought realm transfers to go onto the server that Reckful was playing on, so Reckful has generated Blizzard a lot of money through realm transfer purchases, which far outweighs him playing on another person's account for one day. The reason why Blizzard is so against account trading is because it basically takes money out of Blizzard's pocket. For example, Blizzard does not want 2 people to be using the same account, they want 2 people to have their own subscriptions, which generates them the most amount of money possible. So when multiple people are using one account, Blizzard sees that as a red flag and they really do not like it. Although Blizzard has pretty much realized that there was a little bit harsh in this incident, and they later reinstated Reckful's account, and now Reckful is still making content today. Number 4 is a YouTuber called Lazy Peon. Lazy Peon used to make a lot of World of Warcraft content. A few years back he was one of the biggest World of Warcraft YouTubers on the platform. However, today he now makes content around the MMO genre in general, as he doesn't play World of Warcraft anymore. However, there was one time where Lazy Peon almost got banned by Blizzard, and he actually spoke to a GM about it. The reason why Blizzard was about to suspend Lazy Peon was because of his name. One of his in-game names was called the Lazy Peon, which got flagged for being an offensive name. The argument by Blizzard was that in some countries, peon is used as an insult, so the name got flagged for being one of the offensive names that you are not allowed to use.
Apparently it was reported by several players who found it offensive. To be honest though, I highly doubt they found it offensive. I probably just said something or pissed people off in game, so they wanted a way of getting back at me. So at this point I decided to argue my case with the GM, even though in the back of my mind I really didn't expect to achieve anything. He eventually told me to Google the word peon, and the definition comes from 1826, basically meaning agricultural, unskilled labourer with a low social standing.
However, the craziest thing is that in World of Warcraft there are some NPCs called peons. In fact, in vanilla World of Warcraft there were some NPCs called lazy peons that were involved in a quest. In Durotar, the starting zone, you basically had a quest where you was hitting lazy peons to wake them up, and they were literally called lazy peons. So the fact that they could suspend someone for having that name themselves is absolutely hypocritical. And the lazy peon basically communicated that with Blizzard, and they later realized that this was a bit of a mistake. The most likely scenario is that it was a bunch of haters on his YouTube channel that were falsely flagging his account and just wanted him to get in trouble. Number 5 is pilaf. Pilaf is a relatively recent World of Warcraft YouTuber. He is known for making a bunch of PvP videos in World of Warcraft with a special twist. Although that being said, his content is pretty edgy and the humor that is involved in his videos is not for most people. One example of him getting in trouble for this is him naming one of his characters I am really gay, which got him in trouble with Blizzard, and Blizzard actually banned them for having a character with this name.
The reason why I got banned was because my character, my paladin, was called I'm really gay.
However, the context of this is important. Pilaf wasn't being offensive, and simply saying I am really gay is not something that is an insult to anyone. So it is quite surprising that Blizzard came down on this and actually banned them for doing that. However, Pilaf has had his account reinstated, and the whole thing was basically just a mess. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are thinking about creating World of Warcraft content on YouTube or Twitch, and you think about streaming the game itself, you probably want to take heed to some of the examples that we have of people getting in trouble. You probably want to avoid doing some of the things on this list, just so you can stay on the bright side of Twitch and Blizzard. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below, smash the like button, and subscribe to the channel for more World of Warcraft content. This is vaulty, signing out.